The dative case in German is often found to be one of the most complicated cases of the German language. But with this tutorial, you'll hopefully find it to be easy. Some aspects of the dative case are definite articles, indefinite articles, and pronouns. So just like in the previous cases of accusative and nominative, in the dative there's also definite articles and indefinite articles. For the definite article, the masculine der changes to dem. The feminine die changes to der. The neuter das changes to dem. And the plural die changes to dem. Now for some examples of definite articles with dative and these dative verbs. For masculine, kauft dem Vater ein Auto. He buys a car for his dad. For feminine, bringt der Freundin Blumen. He brings flowers to his girlfriend. For neuter, zeigt dem Mädchen das Museum. He is showing the museum to the girl. And finally, plural, kauft dem Kinder die Spielzeuge. He buys toys for his kids. Now, just like in the previous articles, there's also an indefinite article for the dative case. Similarly, the masculine ein changes to einem. The neuter ein changes to einem as well. And the feminine eine changes to einer. And there's no plural for this. So an example for this, let's say using the masculine, Ich hole meinem Bruder den Schlüssel. I am getting the key for my brother. So basically, the indefinite article here is meinem, which could be essentially as the einem as well. They have the same roles. Now, one last thing to cover for the dative case are the pronouns. So we know that the pronouns are ich, du, sie, es, wir, ihr, and sie. Now these change with the dative case. The ich turns into mir, the du turns into dir, the sie, es turns into ihm or ihr according to the gender, the wir turns into uns, the ihr turns into euch, and the sie turns into ihnen. So lastly, here are some examples of the pronouns. For mir, kauft mir die Karte. He buys a map for me. For dir, sie gibt dir ein Foto. She gives you a photo. For ihr, zeigt ihr das Zimmer. He shows her the room. For uns, sie zeigen uns das Haus. They show us the house. For euch, ich gebe euch die Hausaufgaben. I give the homework to them. Or I give them the homework. And then lastly for ihnen, bringt ihnen der Kuchen. He brings them the cake. Or he brings the cake to them.